This is the East Park Podcast. Be in first place, then mother shows in last. Got the question of the week coming at you fast. Alcohol on deck, pour me up a glass. We be sounding pretty funny. Laugh until you cramping, you can feel it in your tummy. Shows every week, gotta keep them on deck. Talking hella trash, but with all due respect. We got Kai, Zay, and Chad. Get into the topics like they're getting to the bag. Thank you for your time. Now please sit back and relax. The show's about to start. Turn the volume to the max. All right, take two.
Take two.
We thought we had it live and it wasn't running live.
We're back, bitches.
We back.
Back for another week. Just so we get this out the way, this is not episode 4, as the sign says. We could have used that time to fix that.
God damn it.
Good job.
Should I get one?
Nah, it's
Is
cool.
it right there?
I mean, if you want. Real quick, my name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
Back at it again. The not so bad Chad. Here to tell you guys. Not shit.
We got a good podcast coming here. Got some few things to talk about. Some good, as Chad would say.
Some good.
Some good.
I'm getting you hip to that good.
Happy Valentine's Day. This past week. I know we didn't talk anything about it last week. But for all the lovers and all the people that, actually, I was listening to a radio show and they called it National Sad Day.
National Sad Day?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
SAD stood for something, but I don't remember what SAD stood for. So there goes that thought.
Sad Day. How was you guys'
Single something.
Single. Single and depressed.
Single and depressed day. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're depressed about it, just
get a girlfriend already,
yeah,
or
do
a boyfriend,
bro.
or a significant other,
or
whatever
a pocket
you are.
pussy.
or just don't depend on other people for your happiness.
There you go.
That's a good point.
Hey.
There you go. Be an independent.
To be fair, if you can't be happy if you're not happy by yourself, then how are you supposed to be happy with someone else? Because you know what I mean?
That's like too much pressure on the other person.
Exactly.
To me. It's like, hi, my happiness solely depends on you being here.
So,
and when you're at work, I want to kill myself.
That's great. It's a great message to send. Anyway, how was it? It was good.
Yeah, this week was really good.
I mean, it was weird. Like, I worked on Valentine's Day. Like, I know you did too.
My mom says hi, by the way.
Hi, Mom.
what it is and what it isn't.
Pull up the Oh, we got a party foul. We have a party foul. That's a little bit. We'll get it after the pod.
We ain't even partying.
Right.
Even partying, dude. I'll slurp that up.
Wow. Now I feel like I got to be on my best behavior
This
now.
is why we don't put drinks there.
Right. Did my mom make a YouTube account?
She had to.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No way.
Did she make a YouTube account?
She's actually just a YouTube
Do we
star.
check?
Right. She low key
She's
has
like
100 million
famous.
followers, racking in money.
Fucking Jesus.
Right.
That is so funny.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
so me and Kylie had an eventful weekend this week.
Yeah.
Did we? I can't remember.
Fucking Saturday night.
Oh man, that was a bad time.
So we had another encounter with the N-word this weekend.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So
Not
for
again,
for all
dude.
you motherfuckers in America that want to say racism
Oh.
doesn't exist.
I saw that on your story. Is that what you were talking
Yes.
about?
Wait.
Dude.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
Probably,
my
I don't know.
word.
Unfucking fortunately. So yeah. When we figured out that you guys weren't going bowling,
Yeah.
we still went to the bowling alley.
Damn, dude. How'd you do?
When we got there, the line was long as fuck. When we moved maybe a foot ahead,
Yeah.
they said they're turning everybody away because they're full.
What?
Guaranteed you, how many people? were
Like
ahead of
50
us?
people or so?
Yeah, about 50 people were ahead of us.
Jesus. Hey. It was a busy weekend, I guess.
Yeah, everybody was trying to like roll balls apparently.
Man, what kind of
Roll balls.
Yeah. But so all right, so we ended up going to the the bar next door. What was the name of that place?
Johnny J's.
Johnny J's.
Yeah.
I almost said Jimmy John's.
Hey, they got some good subs.
You got some freaky
Same thing.
Got some freaky fast drinks.
I
Huh?
like it.
Huh?
Good one.
Yeah. I had to wait for it to catch on. But yeah,
No. And so we were sitting there. So what I'm thinking is like, hey, we'll go in there. We'll play some darts.
Yeah.
They only have one dartboard, but we'll play some darts and we'll have a good time.
No pool tables.
They had a pool table, but
Right,
it was being
probably
used.
taken. Yeah.
Right. So we go in there. We seat ourselves, obviously, because that's what you do at a bar. And
we choose the booth right next.
Yeah, take over this. I'm trying to like upload shit. Real quick.
We choose the booth right next to the dartboard, and he's like, "Oh, cool, we can play some dartboards." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So, but we sit down, we look at like a drink menu and figure out what we want to drink.
Yeah.
And then Zay is ranting on Facebook, like typing up a rant.
Look, I'll clean it up. All right, don't worry. What do you want me to clean it
I'm just
with?
like, yo. What'd she say?
She said, clean that
Yeah,
mess
clean
up.
your mess
Well,
up.
there's fairly- I'll slurp it up
We
right
ain't
now.
about to go upstairs
Do
and get no
it. Go
paper
ahead.
towels right now.
I'll slurp it
Slurp
up
it.
right now.
Chad.
Fucking, I'll do it.
Chad.
I'll do it.
Chad. I'm gonna, bro. First of all, if you do this, Chad. If you do it, this is what's gonna happen.
Dude.
I'm telling you now.
What?
I'm giving you a fair warning.
Am I gonna get
I'm going to record
coronavirus?
you.
No.
Maybe. I'm going to record you.
Oh no, it's
I'm
happening.
gonna go on Instagram and I'm gonna hashtag this white boying.
White boy.
Well, you thought. You really want me to?
Come on, man. Slurp up the coronavirus.
All right,
The
fuck.
coronavirus. Oh
Come
my
on,
god.
man.
this is
Hashtag white
happening.
boying right now.
Hashtag white boing. Maybe I just really
See.
like my Natty Light mango seltzer.
Like, this is what he's about to. Natty Light.
Oh
Not
god,
working
it's
out.
happening.
Natty Light Corona.
My hat's gonna get in the way and shit.
Natty Light coronavirus. Oh.
Why did it sound like you just did coke?
Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go with this again. All right, fuck this. So
Oh shit.
we
It didn't work out.
we get to let's just move this out the way for right now before chat goes crazy. We
You said crazy.
Oh god.
Oh god.
So we are sitting at
Oh
the table.
no, let me
Yeah,
let me
go
tell
ahead,
this
go
part.
ahead, go
Okay,
ahead.
so we just left the bowling alley. He's all cranky, so he's ranting on Facebook. Wasn't there something else that happened that made you cranky?
Dude, he wanted to go bowling, man.
Oh, Chad canceled on us.
Bro,
Sorry, dude.
bro, I was like, look, I was
sorry.
like, yo, because we were getting ready to leave. Like we were literally like
Yeah.
on our way out the door, and then like I was like, I had my jacket in my hand, and I'm walking towards like.
Yo,
getting
did
ready
you
to-
text him? And I'm like, no. Do you want me to? I'm like, he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'll text him.
So I go grab my jacket, and like I'm walking like towards like the door.
And I'm
'Cause,
sitting
like-
on the couch, and I read your message out loud, and he goes, "You're kidding, right?"
No.
I go,
I feel
No.
so bad.
I was salty, bro. I was salty. So I'm like, I'm on Facebook. I'm like, first my friends cancel, then these bitches at the fucking the bowling alley want to cancel us.
No.
Now these somebody's using a dartboard.
yeah. So anyway, he was typing out this long message on Facebook, and I was like, bro, like, let's fucking go. Let's get this shit started. Let's have a good night. And he was typing away, and I was like, do. And then someone walks up to the dartboard and takes the dartboard all night. The whole time we were there.
Time?
They were on the damn dartboard.
You
And I was
didn't,
like,
You
see?
didn't ask him? Like,
See?
Hey, let me get a turn.
Ah, fam.
Oh,
No,
we're
but
not
would've-
really. We're not really like the type of people who just be like, yo.
I would have. I would have.
hey,
If I want to play some darts, I'm gonna ask to play some darts.
I got next.
Right.
But, and then you can tell this part.
All right. So we are sitting there. At this point, I've accepted the night's what it's
okay,
gonna be.
Yeah.
So we're drinking, having a good time. Kylie's drinking Fabuloso.
Shut up. It
Her
looks
drink looked like
Fabuloso.
fucking blue Fabuloso. I'm
Wait,
not gonna lie.
what?
Yeah, like
You know
I
that
will.
cleaner?
I'll go upstairs. I got a bottle of it, and it's like a blue drink.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, if you pour it into a cup
It's
and
not
put
a
some
blue
ice in it, you would think
drink.
it's Kool-Aid.
What?
It's a blue cleaner,
like,
not
like
a blue drink.
Windex?
Yeah.
It looks kind of like Windex,
No,
but like,
it's thick, not thicker, but the color is more like
opaque.
consistent. It's not like
Oh.
you can't see through it.
Okay,
It
I
literally
see
looks
what
like
you
a
mean.
drink.
Okay.
And so she had a drink that looked exactly fucking like it.
It's called mermaid water. It was like
Mermaid water?
blue Curacao,
I thought you were about to say
Malibu,
blue Clorox.
What did it taste like?
like a beach.
Like a
Like
I'm drinking the beach right now.
it was
and
like
slurping
it was like a fruity day at the beach. I had 2 and I was drunk, but it was
Really?
good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Damn.
So we're sitting there and we're just, having casual conversation. And these in the back, in the background, I'm hearing like yee yee all this stuff. So I
Ew,
know the type of people that are
cringe.
around right now, but it does like shit like that doesn't bother me because it's like that's what they do. Like people go AE when they hear a song, so like this is just cultural shit that people do. Like oh well. So, I'm sitting there, and they're like joking around, laughing and stuff like that. There's 3 guys and a girl. And
first of all, like seconds before this happened, I heard the girl being like, No, get off of me. I have a boyfriend.
oh fuck!
Did you hear that?
Why didn't you mention that?
Why did I mention that?
I said, why didn't you mention that? I would have.
Oh, I don't, because I was just
Check them on that.
like trying to mind my damn business.
Jesus Christ!
But like, it was just like, dude,
Something
what
weird.
the fuck is happening?
So I'm sitting there, and then like they're like I said, they're joking around and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I hear something. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Hear something, nigga.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I look up at Kylie. Kylie's not really looking at me because I don't think she initially heard it.
Yeah.
And like,
I didn't. I saw him look at me though. I was like, what? What happened?
I'm like looking down because I'm kind of like I'm trying to process it in my head. Like,
Did you ever see who it was, or
No.
figure out?
No.
I was gonna say, did you think he had the pass or not?
No.
Fuck
Not
They
at
were
all?
they were just the same color as you.
Oh,
all of them.
I see.
So I'm looking down. I look up at Kylie. She's not looking at me. I look over at them, and I literally go,
Bro.
I'm not having that.
Damn.
And they, like deer in headlights, they
Yeah.
all look at me the moment they say it
Of course they
because
do. Jesus
they knew
Christ.
what they said. I wasn't gonna be accepting that
Yeah.
shit, and so
Yeah, their necks went.
literally they snapped
Instantly.
over to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I and they all just like instantly like stopped joking.
yeah.
Yeah, and so I literally looked at them. I'm like, I don't know which one which one of you guys said that,
Yeah.
but like, don't say that shit again.
Fuck no. Hell no.
And so they got I guess that was like the awkward moment that made them like want to not be over there anymore. So they finished their game of darts, whatever the hell they were doing, and they
Wait, so you got him off the dartboard though?
At that point, I said, "Fuck the darts, bro. I'm
Oh.
ready to go home." Fucking, they got their shit and kind of like got ready to bounce or whatever.
Yeah.
And then one guy came over and he was like, "Yo, I'm sorry." Which this part I kind of respect,
Yeah.
like, but it shouldn't have to be this far to to get to this point or whatever. He was like, sorry for my friend saying that shit and stuff like that and whatever. And I looked at him, and I was like, "Yo, like, I want you to understand something. Like, it shouldn't have to get to this point where you're having to say, you're sorry."
Yeah.
2, I'm looking at you guys, and whether you feel like you should say it or whatever, these aren't my exact words, or whatever. This is
Just
like
like
memory or whatever.
Memory.
Like, basically, in a matter of words, I was like, being that it's 3 of y'all, I don't mind getting my ass whooped, standing up for this kind of shit,
Yeah.
because you guys think that you guys can say what you want to say. So even if me confronting them would have ended up at them being like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, fuck you! Like, what the fuck you mean I can't say it or whatever?"
Hey, you
I would have
stood up for
I
what
would
you
have
believed
stood.
in.
I would have got out of that booth and been
Hell
like,
yeah, dude.
"I said what I said.
Beat
What
my
we
ass.
gonna do about it?"
Yeah.
Meet me outside.
Right. And so the dude, he looked at me.
Catch me outside. How about that?
He looked at me a little closer, and he was like, "Hey, I remember you. Aren't you? You remember me from Clouds or whatever?" And like when I used to DJ.
Yeah.
And I looked at him. I was like, I don't remember you.
He was like, no,
"Yeah."
I was there all the time.
Yeah.
And
I
Zay
like,
was
"Nah,
just
I don't
like,
remember you." And then he dapped me up and he dipped out. I looked over at Kylie. I was like, I know exactly who that is.
Damn.
But in a moment like that,
why would you want to say?
I know I want to make him feel
Yeah.
smaller than what he is, because you're not about to sit here and just think that like you can just get away with
Yeah.
some shit like that. And it's not nothing where I feel like I'm better than anybody or anything like that. But like, we're not buddies after a situation like that.
Yeah.
I don't
even
know you,
even if
bro.
like you just met him once at
No,
at Clouds.
I've talked to him several times before.
Several times.
Yeah,
though? I mean,
and-
even still though, it's like
but
an
that's the thing though.
acquaintance, you just
I
know him.
I want him to feel like shit in that moment.
Yeah.
Because people are like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. Don't you remember me?" And then he expects me to go like, "Oh yeah, bro, what's up, whatever." And then like maybe he can have a pass
Yeah.
and then feel better about himself later on in the night or whatever.
Like,
But
Don't
no,
give him that. What's the word for it? Don't give him that.
I don't even want him to have like comfort going
Yeah,
home,
yeah.
like knowing like, "Oh no, that's my guy."
He's
or
gonna go
whatever.
home and be like, "Damn, man, I fucked up."
Right. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But I mean, maybe he makes a better decision later on. But oh well.
shitty
makes
all
him think
around.
differently.
Got some Taco Bell though. It was cool.
Yeah, Taco Bell was
What's
pretty
your
good.
What's your go-to meal from Taco Bell? You guys go to Taco Bell a lot.
Chicken.
Thanks, Chad. Y'all are fat.
Hey, when we're done recording, you want to go get Taco Bell? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to ask me twice.
Hey, Taco Bell slap, dog. Give you guys that.
I get a.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I've done enough
No,
talking.
you go ahead.
Okay. Chicken quesadilla.
Yeah.
Maybe a chalupa.
Chicken quesadilla. I respect the chicken quesadilla. I've never had a chalupa from Taco Bell.
That's so good.
Really?
Good.
It's like a deep fried taco.
What?
Yeah.
I usually just get some classic, like maybe 2 soft tacos, 2 hard tacos, nachos, and a chicken quesadilla.
And you still skinny.
I know, right, dude?
That is a lot of food.
I
a lot of
know.
food, bro.
I get
surprisingly,
like,
I eat a lot. Just the metabolism of Jesus out here, dude.
Hey, same. Same.
Facts, dude.
Same.
So I'll either get a beefy Fritos burrito or a beefy nacho loaded griller, and then I usually get like a Doritos taco.
Oh,
Or a
they still
Doritos
have
Locos
those?
taco. Yeah,
Did they
Yep.
still have the Cool Ranch
I
ones?
do. I don't
not
think
sure.
so.
Cool
I think
Ranch
you just have
ones
the regular
were-
one.
Gross.
Really? It sounds
Don't-
gross.
Yeah, Cool
Ugh.
Ranch.
Ranch
I
on
like
top.
the Doritos themselves, Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
But not the.
Right.
Yo, you guys ever have Doritos and cheese? You
What?
get some pepper jack cheese, slap it on there,
What?
melt that shit in the microwave. Slap.
That's a food for Zay. He likes pepper jack cheese.
Pepper jack cheese.
Let me tell you about what I did.
What'd you do?
I have this dish that I make.
Yeah.
It's,
you?
Fuck you. It's tater tots,
Okay.
Oh.
chili, cheese, tater tots, chili, cheese.
Chili cheese bake.
Damn.
Chili cheese taters.
Yo.
But this
That
is,
sounds
this is,
so good because I love chili
This is what I
and
did.
tater tots.
This is
And
what I did one
cheese.
day.
I love it all.
This is what I did one day. Me and Kylie were having like a movie day. It was a Sunday or
Yeah.
something like that. And we were just like chilling at the house. It was like when Fire Fest movie came out.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Why
And-
why is that why
I don't know, but
why is that
So-
specific?
because I remember exactly what we were watching that day.
That's funny.
I had it like perfect. I don't know. You might have worked that morning or something like that. But
Maybe.
she came home. I popped it in the oven. I'm hype about this. Bro.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, this shit's about to be good. Fucking, she's getting the movie ready or whatever. Beeper goes off.
Beeper.
Timer goes off. I reach in the oven. The cloth, fucking oven mitt.
Yeah.
You can only hold something in your hand, in that hand. No, I'm sorry. I didn't even use the oven mitt. I used a
rag?
like a towel. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a kitchen towel.
Okay. You
And
can
I
only hold
grabbed
it for so long, dude.
Right. So I reach in, I grab it. I'm like trying to find somewhere to put it because I think the stove had like stuff on top of it at the moment. And I didn't want to put it on the counter because it'll like melt the laminate on the counter. And like I'm obviously not about to do that. That'd be stupid as fuck, right? So I'm holding it. I'm like, shit. What do I do? Shit's getting hot.
Put it back in the oven, dude.
I didn't fucking think of that.
No.
So I went to go try to like set it down on, when you pull the oven door down.
Yeah.
To just set it on the oven door.
Yeah.
Bitch slipped right out of my hands.
All over the oven.
No
it.
way.
All over.
Dude. Like you didn't save even a little bit.
I think we saved like maybe enough for us to get just a little bit each.
Oh.
But for the majority, I spent the next half hour cleaning out the
That
fucking oven,
sucks.
cussing like a motherfucker.
I would have been pissed.
He
'cause
was
you-
pissed at himself, and I was just making jokes the whole time. I'm like, you're about to
Just
laugh at this
just
in
to
5
rub it in.
seconds.
Kylie's an asshole when I
I
fuck
kinda
up
am.
something, bro.
Oh
I swear to
my
God.
I just try to cheer you up. Because I could tell you just, like, are fuming.
Bro,
And I'm like, dude, you're going to laugh in literally 10 minutes.
when I fuck up something,
When
bro,
you said, I was thinking like, all right, let's just say you drop it, right? I could see Kylie like, man,
You
you really dropped the shit
dumbass.
out of that. Some shit like that.
That's me.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Like, damn, what did you do?
Not your special dish and everything, dude. Did you make more?
Nope.
No.
Because I think you used all of what we had.
chili.
Like, all the
think I
chili and
used
probably
all the
all the
tater tots.
tater
Wait, did it like
tots.
fell on the floor or
Nope. Fell in the oven.
you didn't
The
save it?
whole thing in the oven.
You couldn't like scoop it out?
But
See-
the oven was hot.
The oven was not only was the
True.
oven hot, but like you know how like the oven has like those little like openings where it like it drops down into like the coils and shit like that, and like the under part of
Yeah.
it all went. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Our house smelled like it was burning for like
days.
a fat
Every
minute.
time we used the fucking oven, it smelled like a burning mess before we even put any food in
And
it.
you had to let it cool down before you cleaned it, really. So
Which
it
means all
kind of...
that-
So I'm just sitting in fucking like madness in my head. I'm
and
like,
you're
bro,
just smelling it, dude.
bro, I swear, I'm like, this shit smells so
no.
good. While it was cooling down or whatever, before it started burning or whatever. I'm just sitting there like, I can't clean anything up right now.
We should just
and
grab
I can't
some
start
forks.
the movie.
No.
Because like it's, oh my
should have
God.
just grabbed a fork and
Just
ate it
start
off.
doing it, yeah.
Ate
doing
it off
it.
the oven.
Oh, God.
Mount the TV in the kitchen for
Yeah.
like a little bit.
Holy shit.
Yo, we got some shit to talk about this week, man.
Chad, how was your Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Did you guys do something on Saturday?
We didn't do shit, actually.
What? I thought you were going to go to dinner.
Oh, yeah, we went to Olive Garden. And went to
Olive
dinner.
Garden?
Yeah, it wasn't like...
Did you see all of the garden?
I did. It was quite the...
Garden.
I got all the dad jokes this week.
That was a good one, though. We didn't end up going to Cheesecake Factory or bowling.
You know, Cheesecake Factory means a different thing nowadays.
Why?
What?
So Baker Mayfield, a girl has come out. He's married right now.
Okay.
A girl has come out and said that she gave him head like this previous like November.
So he a cheater.
Behind Cheesecake Factory. So now when you say you're gonna get Cheesecake Factory, it actually means head.
Behind a Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
Well-
okay, cool.
Shit.
Who just joined? Who just joined?
Who is that?
Who's that? Who that?
I don't know. I can't read.
Jason 249.
I think that was Jason.
Blessing.
That's the guy I was telling you
Guys.
guys about.
Jason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Well, we're just
welcome
talking,
to the episode.
We're talking about Cheesecake Factory and...
Head.
We should do it
How-
like...
Bro, that's the new
Hey,
Netflix and chill.
This might be TMI.
That's the new next Netflix and chill. Cheesecake Factory and head.
Trying to go to Cheesecake Factory?
Right. Cheesecake and head.
You
Oh,
about to
like,
give me that
trying to go
Cheesecake Factory?
downtown.
All right, what's TMI?
She was on her period, so nothing happened.
Damn.
Yeah, Xavier.
You would think, dog, that periods stop nothing but a sentence, but sometimes it fucks up a holiday.
It
Jesus
just does. Sometimes.
Sometimes it fucks up a holiday.
Hey, you ain't lying, dude.
Damn.
It's okay,
Oh,
though.
shit.
We had a nice little dinner and then chilled out.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good. Wait, what did he say?
Only if it's New York style.
Hey, that New York style, like that's the strawberry kind too.
Strawberries on top.
I have that slice upstairs right now,
Go fucking get it.
bro.
Go get
listen.
you some Cheesecake Factory.
Listen, we went to the chocolate bar in Cleveland.
The chocolate bar?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's a great place, visually.
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 All right. What do you mean?
Your food wasn't that bad.
My food was pretty good, not gonna lie. But here's the thing.
I got a steak at a place that specializes in chocolate.
That's where you messed up, dude.
But
Go
it
ahead.
was a filet mignon,
That's
okay?
yeah, filet mignon. They should have been good.
It's the easiest.
And
fucking
it
cut
was a
of slice steak to make.
$20 steak,
Damn.
right? $20
Yeah,
steak. I
should've
mean, which
been-
isn't that
should've-
bad, but $20 steak, that's like
It should have been cooked, to perfection.
to perfection, falling apart.
That bitch was a shriveled up piece of meat.
No.
Shriveled up piece of
way.
rubber.
To be fair,
Wait, how do you get your steak?
Well
well
done.
done.
Same here, dude. Same here.
But,
But-
okay, listen. How do you guys get a filet mignon well done?
I don't.
How
get
does that
filet
even
mignons.
work?
That's the thing.
So,
Because I feel like that defeats the purpose. You get a tender ass piece of meat and then you cook it all the way through.
but see,
Like, what's
I've had
I hate.
plenty of filet mignons that are well done.
Yeah.
That cut like butter. I was like,
a bad chef,
I
dude.
was, bro. I
Oh,
was
he was like,
bro, I
getting
was
it, like
axing
like
that bitch.
sawing
Really?
through
Like
a body.
like a whole
A
ass.
whole
Oh
axe.
my god, dude. Fucking chainsaw.
Fucking
that
chain,
shit,
bro.
Dude. Hey, wait, hold on, wait.
I
The weed whacker.
yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, like I had to break out the heavy artillery to cut through this goddamn
Damn,
cut
it
of
was
steak,
that
bro.
tough?
And then I'm chewing it for 10 minutes.
No, dude.
I told him to say something because I'm like, you spent $20 and
Hell
you were about
yeah.
to eat your whole your main.
Our waitress
Hey,
wouldn't have done shit.
maybe it's just a guy thing, but I don't say anything when my food's bad. But
Same.
Jade'll say it for me.
I'll just accept it.
Yeah, same.
I'll just accept it and drink hella water.
No, fam, you gotta be a bitch.
I feel like maybe we should just turn into Karens, dude, and just start
Dead
going.
ass,
be
bro.
Karens.
Dead ass. Wear sunglasses and our hair up. You already
No,
got the
you
man
gotta
bun.
get the cut like Karen,
The
like
bob
See,
cut.
Jason knows what we're talking
A
about. man.
pixie.
See?
Preach.
Say
Preach.
okay, so Our waitress was
Awful.
horrible, bro.
So bad.
This is what I'm talking about.
She
People
acted
say-
like she was in such a hurry
All
to
the
do
time.
anything.
All the time.
Like, just rushing us from the get-go. Like, as soon as we sat down, she was rushing us to get out. I was like,
Really?
yes,
She
was
just wanted that fast
awful.
tip is what she wanted.
She got a tip, but
She got 10%.
barely.
Hell
I gave
yeah,
her
she
10%.
better have gotten 10%.
So there's a few
Hell
things that
no.
stood out. Now look, I've been known to show up at a place
yeah?
and really be critical about somebody's like service.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And like
That's
my
their
thing
job.
is I will start you at anything.
Yeah. Depending on how the first conversation goes.
If it's average, I'm just going to give you 20%.
Yeah.
If you start doing shit that's like it's really like fucking up my experience, I'm going to start taking away from that 20%. And I was even going to leave less than 10, but Kylie was like, that's not enough.
You gotta leave her at least 10.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Especially, we had a big bill. I'll just
Okay.
leave it at
It's
that.
like $90 worth of food for the two of us.
What the fuck?
Well, dessert probably racked it
at
up. but-
chocolate? At this chocolate bar?
The
yeah.
chocolate bar, yeah.
And actually, the chocolate martinis that we got were
$11.
The drinks were the expensive part.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
$11.
Damn.
Yeah.
Were they good,
I mean,
though?
mine was pretty good.
They're pretty
They're
good.
strong as fuck, though.
Martinis are difficult for me to drink just because they're so strong. But, like, if you like martinis, yes, go there. And also, like, they probably had a list of, like, 30 different types of martinis.
Damn.
Like,
Deadass.
different, like, chocolate martinis, like,
Key lime
pineapple,
martini.
key lime,
Yeah.
like, all different
Hey.
kinds of
Yeah.
shit. So if you like
Damn.
martinis,
But
it's
no,
a good place.
I'm not well versed in, like, the drinks. All I,
Mhm.
Me either.
yeah.
I just try shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But to wrap this up, she was kind of like, I don't know, like Kylie said, she was in a rush.
She was just
Um,
shitty.
She fucking, there's one time I was like, ordering our dessert. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, so I'm going to get a New York cheesecake
Okay.
pie or whatever. Mind you, there is two of us sitting here.
yeah.
She started walking away
She was
after
like,
I said
okay,
that.
and started walking away.
No,
And she
you
was
then I'm
like,
didn't even
like,
take yours.
I'm like, wait, and
Jesus Christ.
let me get one
That's
and
a
then
whole
one to take home.
5% off right there.
Bro,
what that
like-
was.
yeah, I was just like,
How are you about to
dude.
just walk away and forget one person?
Like I could see if it was like, all right, can I get an actual pie that comes with, like
Yeah,
it's
like
actually
like a
one
whole
whole big ass
round
pie.
pie
But this
so
is
you can
one
share
slice
one
of fucking
slice.
pie. You think that just one of us is gonna eat fucking dessert, bro?
Jesus, man. That's ridiculous.
Shit like that.
And also, the table was fucking tiny.
Really?
This is real estate like a motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
like-
hella space.
Wait,
and this is a
it
small
was smaller
table.
than this?
Yeah.
It was like that table.
What?
Yeah,
What
for
the
both
hell,
of us.
dude?
So then
Yeah.
we had 2 glasses of water, 2 martinis, and
Your table's filled up.
an appetizer,
A
and
plate
both
like
of our main
that.
dishes.
Plates were like this big.
Swear to
Oh my
God.
God.
Like the dishes that your food came in were just so big,
No,
and
real
the
talk,
table was so
they were
small.
probably about the size of these.
For a filet mignon.
Damn.
And some fucking potatoes.
How are you
It's a
supposed to
potato.
fit shit on the table?
No, we were struggling. We literally had to
We were
take shit
literally
off.
struggling.
Our
Like,
menus were sitting on the floor.
bad.
Holy shit.
It took away from the
Our
experience
service
as
at
well.
Olive Garden was A1, dude.
Should have
Yeah.
just went to Olive Garden.
Dead ass. Dead ass. All right, let's get into some other stuff, man.
What else you got?
Fucking jog. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way.
Apple pie,
Um,
the drink. Oh my God, that sounds
Apple
so good.
pie drink?
I've had apple pie moonshine. Does that count?
That sounds good.
That was probably the worst New Year's I've ever had.
Yo, so this is a
Holes
segment.
went through walls.
Oh my god.
Jesus
yeah, it was
Christ.
bad.
This is a segment
Don't
I like to
drink
call.
moonshine.
It's okay. I've been to a party that's been shot up, dude.
Same,
What
It's
the?
fucked.
same,
People freak out
same.
and start jumping out windows.
Dead
Glass
ass.
gets
No,
broken.
dead ass.
It's
What the
for real.
fuck?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm so happy that we throw the house parties.
Right,
And
right,
don't let sketchy motherfuckers in.
right. This is a segment I like to call "Bag of Dicks." Ooh, that's the wrong song. I'm giving it to Caitlin Bennett this week.
Oh, thank God.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
This bitch.
What a bitch.
This bitch.
This. 3,
Bitch.
2, 1.
Oh, fuck. You said this.
Wait, I thought the key was a motherfucking
This motherfucking
bitch.
bitch.
Showed up to OU,
Yeah.
Ohio University, not to be confused with Ohio State, the Ohio State University.
Ohio University.
people get really
in
sensitive about
itself. Yeah, I know.
Not adding that the. This lady showed up to.
Wait. I thought it was OSU. right?
Yeah, but they emphasize the on it. They even tried to get it copyrighted.
What the? All right, continue.
So wait, did she go to OU or OSU?
OU.
Ohio University.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Bobcats.
Bobcats.
Right.
Okay.
And they was not having that shit.
Hell no.
And the reason why I'm giving my bag of dicks to this bitch is because she does this thing where like she disguises her acts as journalism. And she shows up to different places like Akron U, Kent State where she originated, Ohio University, and just different, like she even goes to like gay pride rallies and stuff like that. And she shoves microphones in people's faces, asking them questions that are triggering and questions that like she knows that she's not going to be able to like get a good amount of like smart back and forth like conversation content.
She tries to make people look like they're dumb.
Right.
She tries to get people.
She tries
to
say agonizing.
Say an idiot thing so that she can antagonize them. Like fuck.
Right.
Jesus.
And so she showed up to OU, and if I can find this shit, hold on. She shows up to OU, and they are not having that shit, bro. They like literally the entire fucking campus escorts her off the fucking premises. Yeah,
like swarms her, like bad, and like is apparently like throwing drinks at her, throws a roll of toilet paper at her, which is funny to me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And like they're chanting, like what are they chanting? I don't know, something about her shitting herself.
All right, here we go.
There you go.
She's like,
is she in the car?
Yeah, I'm guessing. She's recording this.
They're still throwing stuff.
You need to back up.
Joel, shut your window, Joel. Joel, shut the window.
So what is she supposed to be doing? Like a social experiment, or is she just like?
He told me, Justin. He told me he
she's
could
gonna
not
get beat up
me.
one time.
He has nowhere for me to go. These cops are watching this happen. There's another one.
And so this is what she does.
What horn is that, dude?
I have no clue.
That's
Some
weird ass horn.
Yeehaw ass horn. Fucking. So this is what she does though. She shows up here and she like fucking like she fucks with people.
Yeah.
And then when shit gets real, she plays the 100% victim card.
How are you about to? Oh my god!
It's like you poke a bear and then he smacks you across the face with his claws.
And then you're like upset about it.
And you're like, why'd you do that, bro? So
because we're sick of your bullshit.
Exactly.
Right. And so this is the cool thing about it though. OU set an example for everybody going forward, which is dope. They basically showed everybody, look, if she shows up at your campus, this is how you do it. And knowing our generation, and I hate this generation shit where people like, oh, this generation versus this generation, whatever. But the next group of people are going to try to top what OU did, which could be dangerous.
True. Because if they were throwing shit already, dude, just imagine what's next.
Right. Because there's going to be that one person that wants to like be bold and like just takes her out or something like that or whatever, which I'm hoping like it doesn't get to that point. But still, like she, like you can't do dumb shit and then tell people how to react to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But she actually posted a tweet saying that she's going to bring her gun advocate friends with her like next time she goes back to OU, which mildly low key.
Why would you go back?
It's low key saying I'm going to shoot people.
Yeah, it's like low key saying, yeah, I'm going to bring guns for protection.
And if you guys do this, we're going to fuck you up.
Yeah, as if this isn't threatening enough. It's like,
and you know how like all the school shootings and shit, like that they take that shit seriously.
Right.
All the bomb threats and shit.
Right.
Yeah, for real. That's just so fucked up. And I see like some of my, I don't want to say friends, my conservative counterparts saying things like, oh, like liberals like preach that they like peaceful protest and da-da-da-da-da, but this isn't peaceful. This is nasty, and how dare they do this? And it's like, because we're sick of the bullshit.
You can't, right? You can't like eat. Like my mom has a good saying. I know she'll love this. My mom has a saying where even a dog gets tired.
It's a good point.
If you hit a dog, it could be Zaylee up there.
Yeah.
At some point, Zaylee's gonna be like, "I'm tired of getting smacked, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Right. I'm a bite back.
Exactly.
And so this is what happens, man. You do shit like this, and people are tired. Like, you've done this for 2 years now. People
are tired of it.
And you can tell it's going to happen because like over the every video we see, it seems like more people have been crowding around her and stuff like that, and just kind of like pushing her away or whatever. And like now it's just gotten to the point where a whole school doesn't want you there, and they will make it known that they don't want you there.
Damn.
So bring your gun advocates, whatever. Do whatever you need to do.
Do whatever you want.
But I promise you, it's probably like 3,000 people versus like 20.
Yeah.
And if you guys start shooting, who's the bad person?
Exactly. Jesus.
I was trying to find the thing that
What you
OU
got,
came out with
the
talking
statement?
about their statement, but I'm not going to be able to find it because I don't know, cannot find it. But
What you got, Carly?
well, I found a story on Apple News. Hang on, let me pull it up.
While she's pulling that up,
Do.
I would like to tell you guys that this podcast is sponsored by my ball sack.
Jesus
If
Christ.
you ever need anything to play with,
Oh my God. I got you covered.
and so
On another note, we're also
And so does my
sponsored
sack.
by the Cheesecake Factory.
AKA head.
Do you want the light one or the heavy one?
Either one, it doesn't matter. Where are we at?
I don't know.
Shout out to Patrick.
Pat.
Hey, what's going on, Pat? How's your streaming thing doing?
Just wait for the delay, and then we'll get a response.
30 seconds later.
Where we
Let's
at?
do a Dora.
Where we
It's
at
just
on?
like, what do you guys
30
think?
seconds of fucking silence. What, 34?
So I'll
Yes,
go with the heavy
38.
one because you know me. Boy Scouts seek bankruptcy under wave of new sex abuse lawsuits.
Bro, I never thought the Boy Scouts were a good thing to be a part
Oh,
of.
dude. That's what I was saying. I saw.
Crazy, isn't it?
I never
I
thought-
always thought something was up with the Boy Scouts, dude. This is why I never joined.
Basically, apparently, like claims of like past sexual abuse, like are piling up against them, and someone came out with like a statement that was like, "We're not gonna like say like how many dollars worth like that is being brought up against us, but like just know."
Oh, no, they're in debt like a motherfucker
Oh,
because
yeah.
all the cases they're fighting.
Oh yeah, it's bad. Oh god, this is just horrific. I'm not gonna read it because it's really sad.
No, go ahead.
No, it's very sad. Okay,
We've said worse on this podcast.
a former scout who was allegedly was sexually abused when he was 9 and 10,
Jesus.
scheduled for a trial in March, and like a bunch of other stuff. It's just like that's too young.
What makes you want
That's
to touch
too
a little
young.
boy?
Just messed
You're
up in the
sick
head, dude. Yeah.
110-year-old organization. Holy shit, that's old.
This is why. This is why Girl Scouts will always
Dude, Girl Scout cookies are so good.
shit on Boy Scouts because they're focusing on getting that money,
Yeah. With all those Girl Scout cookies, hell yeah.
and the Boy Scouts are focusing on
Making bow and arrows and canoeing.
erecting wood.
Oh my god. That's
Literally.
fucked up, Zay. No, but like the benefits that you get from being in Boy Scouts are way higher than the benefits you get from being in Girl Scouts.
What you mean?
If you continue to be an Eagle Scout, you get free college.
What?
Yeah, as
Yeah.
Boy Scout, yeah.
If you continue to Eagle Scout, which is like 12th grade, basically,
Yeah,
you get
you
free
basically-
college. Girl Scouts don't get that shit. We make arts and crafts and sell cookies. How feminine is that?
But let me throw this out there. When have you ever ran into somebody that says, "Oh yeah, I completed Boy Scouts"?
I know
My
at least
cousin.
one person, yeah.
My cousin was an Eagle Scout. For real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone I
It's
went to
okay,
high
he's
school
weird.
with was an Eagle Scout.
Oh.
My friend David.
Yeah, I'm calling you out, cousin. You're fucking weird. Anyways.
Black people didn't do that kind of thing.
Oh
Fair
my
enough. Fair enough. What did Pat say? Pat said he's streaming right now as we speak.
That's what's up.
He's watching us.
That's what's up.
But the Boy Scouts of America cares deeply about all victims of abuse and sincerely apologized to anyone who was harmed during their time in scouting. We are outraged that there have been times when individuals took advantage of our programs to harm innocent children. Roger Mosby, the Scouts president and chief executive officer, said in a statement.
We're just shut the whole
Jesus.
shut the
Shut
whole
the whole shit
organization
down.
down.
Hell yeah. At this
Yeah,
point,
just-
It's very sad. I have one other thing though that's lighthearted.
What's up?
You know the Dolan twins?
Oh yeah.
They're coming out with their own podcast.
The Dolan twins.
Yeah, you know the Dolan twins? YouTubers? Really?
Yeah. I thought if you knew Cody Ko and Noel that you would definitely know the Dolan twins.
Who's the Dolan twins?
They're just twins that do
They
YouTube.
I think
are they like Cody Ko and Noel?
Somewhat.
Kind of.
I don't think they're as funny.
They're definitely not as funny because they're like two brothers that just like argue half the time throughout there.
Okay.
I think they're
like
20 as well. They're only 20.
All right.
But I think they first popped off on like Vine, and then
That's
they
what Cody
started.
Ko did.
Yeah, and then they started making like YouTube, Instagram content and whatnot.
All right.
And their podcast is going to be called Deeper with the Dolan Twins.
Interesting.
And set to launch February 25th.
They have a video me and Kylie watched of they bought a Sprinter van.
A Sprinter van?
Yeah, it's like a cargo van.
Okay.
Almost. And then they like stripped the inside of it out and then like turned it into like an RV. And they traveled from Southern California to New Jersey.
What?
Took them 4 days to get there.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be fun as hell.
And the dope thing that they did about it is like the things that they took are the things that they had to like use to like survive on like during the trip. So they didn't like when they showered, they didn't go to hotels and stuff like that. They literally like they stopped at like Colorado Springs.
Oh.
So they did this in the winter. They stopped at like Colorado Springs, and you know the springs are warm or whatever.
Yeah.
And they bathed in the fucking the springs or whatever.
That'd be dope though.
Yeah.
To like go on a trip like that.
Fucking that's definitely.
He said you'll hear about the Girl Scouts setting up in front of a dispensary.
Hey,
that is
smart
honestly
move.
so genius.
That's
You can
such
get your
a
cookies,
smart-
you can get your cookies.
That's genius.
That's so fast.
Dead ass.
Like you know.
That's a good idea.
You know
though.
that there's gonna be such demand.
Oh yeah.
We gotta have a daughter.
So smart.
That definitely, just like Jason said, that's definitely a hustle move.
Dude.
Definitely. Chad, fucking, what'd you have for this week, dog?
Oh, I got a little bit. I want
to talk about one more thing, and then we can move on to.
We got all right.
Better.
I got a little bit of a. I wouldn't say deeper, but more of a. Or I got a little bit lighter heavy. I guess that's a good question.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Heads. Okay.
Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory. All right. Nicki Minaj's brother.
Ooh.
What about him?
25 years in jail.
Whoa.
Want to know why?
No.
It's a little fucked up.
Yes, I do
It's a
know.
little
You're not
fucked
gonna
up.
like
Want
this.
to know? Oh God.
You're not gonna like this.
Are you for real?
Raped. 11-year-old stepdaughter
What the?
while her mom was at work. Told you it was heavy.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that's not something. I'm
Wait,
surprised that's
whose
something that's not
stepdaughter?
talked about more.
What's that?
His stepdaughter?
Yeah.
Stepdaughter. So his wife's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so
Fucking-
fucked
it's messed up.
up.
I don't understand.
so
That's why it's
fucked
not like
up.
talked about more.
Yeah, I haven't like heard anything about it.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like one of those
why?
low key like news stories.
That's so fucked.
Um.
Also, 25 years. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm
That's a
sorry,
long time.
a
That's
white man
almost
wouldn't
like
serve that much time.
Half your life. Just about.
Right.
But if you're already, 30,
That old.
yeah,
That's your dunzo.
Again,
basically.
just like the guys. What makes you want to look at an undeveloped little girl and be like, "Yo, I'm
Sick.
That's disgusting.
You're sick.
You're Nicki Minaj's fucking brother. You can probably get any box out
Yeah,
here."
you can do anything.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sickos.
Yeah.
I saw a post that was like, pedophiles don't reoffend if they're dead.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That
I mean,
was
it's true.
dark. Okay, Noelle.
Yeah, it's me now.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That's such a contrast because you have your positive thing of the
we're
I got-
introducing a new segment called Kylie's negative thing of the
Kylie's
week.
dark thing of the week. New Wayne album.
I got one. Hold on. New
Go
Wayne.
ahead, go ahead.
All right, we're kind of a little late on that, but
A little.
fire.
Fire.
to it?
I did
Fire.
not listen
I
to
liked
it.
it.
Ass.
I know.
She texted me. She was like, I'm gonna listen to it. Oh, wait, you was in the
Yeah,
group
in the group
message.
chat.
You're there. Forgot you know her.
You were there.
This is Kylie. This is chat.
Yeah, good to meet you. First
Nice to
time
meet
ever.
you. Yeah.
We're not 46 episodes deep or anything.
Great album.
It was a good ass album.
Great album. I respected the 24-second silence on track 8.
I didn't. Wait, what?
Yeah, at the end of it's either at the beginning of track 8 or the end of track 8. There's a 24-second moment of like silence for Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
They threw it in at the very last second.
I like
That's
that.
The
dope.
very last second. The album was done. He was ready to put it out, but like it just so happened that he died like right before the album was getting ready to come out. So he kind of like made some alters to it before he put it out and stuck that in there.
Top charts again, of course.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
Fuck, I'm not good at remembering names of songs.
Neither
but
am I.
There's one on there I think with
I think mine's probably.
what's the fuck?
I really like either the one with XXX or
Funeral.
I don't know. I really like Bing James too.
All right, so the one with it's called Know You Know with 2 Chainz.
Ooh, it's a fire.
It just
one.
has like a real good up vibe to it.
Yeah.
And anything with 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne is always gonna be a good
It's
song.
always gonna be a good song.
So yeah.
Yeah, 2 Chainz is fire.
But yo, so to kind of make this go from a hood to country 180 here.
Oh, good God.
I watched
You're talking about country?
Yes. I watched the goddamn Daytona 500.
Oh shit! You
I
hear about that crash?
I watched them motherfuckers
Damn
go around in
it,
circles.
Daryl, that shit was crazy. They
cannot.
take so many left turns, man. I can't even handle it.
Yo.
I cannot
For
participate.
you
in this.
motherfuckers, listen, for you motherfuckers that really think that NASCAR is not a sport, fuck you. NASCAR is hard, bro.
It's crazy.
And that last
going 210 miles an hour,
bro.
Oh
So
my
I'm at the gym.
God.
I'm on the mountain climber.
Yeah.
I'm getting my workout in.
Yeah.
You know, sweating a
Climbing
little
some
bit.
mountains, you know.
Yeah, almost at the top. I'm literally like, I told myself I'm gonna stop at 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
like there were 3 crashes in the last like few laps or whatever that kind of made the race go into like overtime.
Yeah.
Their version of overtime. So on the second to last try, they get the green flag. They start getting up to speed, and before they even get into turn 1, a crash happens. Go back to caution.
Jeez, dude.
So I'm like, all right, this shit's gonna be lit. Like this is what 90% of the people that watch NASCAR are here for. The crashes. Like,
Yo, you know what it just reminded me of? You
What's
ever
up?
seen the movie Final Destination?
yeah,
Where like they were at the NASCAR
and the car like
and the
flipped and
car
shit
like
that.
flipped and the engine
Yeah.
like flew out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And so like they've done renovations to the Daytona International Racetrack
Okay.
to where like so it's called the Tri-Oval where the start finish line is.
Okay.
That's called the Tri-Oval. And there's like obviously grandstands that go from the end of turn 4 to the beginning of turn 1. So this is like long as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of fucking people or whatever.
Yeah.
But the front row or whatever, they've pushed back and like elevated it. So in case a wreck happens,
Yeah.
the fucking front row people who used to be right up against the fence aren't like catching like vehicle carnage and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like it used to be.
Yeah.
Because like there's been instances where a car has gone up in the air like the last night
Yeah.
and like
We're like
into
people
the
have
fucking
been
fence.
hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
So they renovated so it didn't happen that way. And I'm thinking like before the last restart, I'm thinking in my head like, damn, they did a good job of like pushing that back.
Yeah.
They go around, they get to the backstretch. I think an accident happens on the backstretch, but like at this point they're racing, like they have to finish the race or whatever. So they're just racing to the start finish line to end the race. So the guy that was in first place ended up getting shifted back to third place.
Damn.
The
why?
guy that's just how Daytona is. It's
Okay.
restrictor plate racing, which means like you're literally you're relying on drafting.
Okay.
Which for guys who don't know, drafting is when you stick your nose behind the the ass of another car and it creates like a slipstream of air, which makes you faster, than
Then you can like go around
a car going by itself, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Science.
Also, that works if you are taking if you're traveling and you tuck yourself behind a semi-truck.
Which they tell you not to do.
Right. But
because it's dangerous.
yeah, it's supposed to improve your gas mileage though by a little bit. But
I feel like it's not significant enough to do it.
no, it is because there's not resistance on the front of your car from like
From
air
air,
and stuff like
yeah.
that.
It's not safe.
No, it's definitely not. I agree with you on that. But sorry, they're coming out of
So
turn
it's
4.
not worth it.
They're trying Depends on who the driver is.
No, it's worth it. It's worth it.
So they're coming out of turn 4. They're like, this is like the fucking last like stretch to the start finish line, and the guy that was in first place, like I said, gets shifted back to third place.
Okay.
And the guy in second place is right on the bumper of Ryan Newman, who is in first place.
Okay.
As they're like feet away from entering the tri-oval, the second place car spins Ryan Newman out.
What the fuck?
He takes a hard right turn into the wall. His car immediately lifts up on the ground, off the ground or whatever.
I saw the video. Yeah, it's crazy.
Slams back down, and then another car runs right into the driver's side door where he is sitting. And then he like goes flying back up in the air, comes back down on like the side that his driver, like the roof, but like on the driver's side.
Yeah.
And then just slides like hundreds of feet down the fucking racetrack to a stop. He ended up going to the hospital. By the way, the third place car that got shifted out of first place ended up winning the race because of that accident. He ended up going to the hospital. He was in critical, but he was in serious condition.
Yeah.
But not life-threatening.
Not life-threatening.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Which is fucking thank God, because at 200 miles per hour,
that shit's crazy.
Crashing head on into the wall and then getting hit in the door.
And like flipped over.
Right. That shit is you don't survive that kind of stuff.
There's no way.
That's what I don't understand is how is he still alive?
So in 2001, a driver named Dale Earnhardt, and this is I'm flexing my fucking white people knowledge right here, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. So Dale Earnhart crashed.
Wait, are you white or am I white? I literally don't know anymore.
For the night, it switched.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay.
Who's that? Was it Lisa?
Jason.
What was the last one?
He said, works if you...
Motorcycle runs out of gas. The semi helps pull you... Oh, nice.
Oh, yep. That's true also. But
it's
so
not safe.
in 2001, Dale Earnhardt, who was a famous, like, he was like probably the best
Senior,
NASCAR
right?
driver.
Yeah.
Died.
He was probably like the best NASCAR driver.
R.I.P.
YouTube up.
Oh, fuck.
He's probably the best NASCAR driver, like in like the sport, like the most famous at least, for that time. He at the same racetrack in Daytona got spun out in the middle of turn 3 and 4.
I feel like I know this specifically from the Cars movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they kind of like paid homage to it in a way or whatever. But he got spun out into the head on into the wall, same 200 miles per hour or whatever, and he ended up dying from that.
Jeez.
And from that day, they decided to upgrade everything about how
safe the cars are,
how safe the cars are, how safe the drivers are. And what happened is when he went head on to the wall, whatever, I think his neck ended up like being jarred in a way where it kind of like
that's what did it.
Knocked some shit loose and eventually ended up killing him. So now they have this thing where it kind of like connects to the back of your helmet.
Yeah.
And it's like an anchor to the seat.
Oh.
So that you're not getting rocked around in a car like that. On top of them making the roll cage in the car like a lot more sturdy and safe and stuff like that. So that you're basically in a bubble that where if you get hit, that thing is designed to protect
like sturdy,
you.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
So everything else can fly off, go everywhere it wants
to.
But that cage is supposed to be the main thing that fucking like protects you.
I gotcha.
That's horrifying.
And that's kind of like how it got to where it's at today.
Yeah. Damn.
So yeah, that's the NASCAR minute.
Damn.
Little knowledge for you motherfuckers. Kylie, positive thought of Taweek.
Oh my God, is it already time?
It's time. I
got
one. What you got?
Well, I don't. I'm not positive. No, just kidding. I don't know. I mean, we've been going to the gym lately, which has been
bro.
fun.
You took mine.
Okay, I literally have this
written down. I literally have this written down. Gym.
Can I just say, I was gonna do this one last week because I was actually happy about going to the gym often and whatnot. And this week I just don't want to at all. I have no motivation. I want to lay the fuck down and watch a show on Netflix.
I told her we shouldn't do leg day. Ever since leg day, shit's been on a decline.
Ever since leg day.
No, it happened before that.
No.
I just have not had the motivation to go to the gym, but I'm happy that we're going.
Yeah.
So.
I will piggyback that. Mine was more specifically the opposite of yours, the consistency. I find like if we weren't recording, as if it didn't take as long as it kind of got to get going or whatever tonight, I would have considered actually going tonight, because we have a set schedule when we go. When we get home, we check it off.
Okay. I've thought about like starting the gym, but like
you have to really like have the a mindset of like, this is the goal I'm gonna accomplish, and like I'm going in to do this, and like I have to stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're paying for it, you kind of
it's a little you kind of.
you kind of like either I'm gonna do this or I'm not. So like, but I mean, like it used to be I kind of like Kylie's like the little rut you're in right now. It's like I'm lacking the motivation, whatever that's kind of used to be for me. But now I'm like, as soon as I leave, I'm like, fuck, I can't wait to go back again.
Really?
Because it's gotten to the point now where I feel great when I leave.
Ooh, that's how you want to feel.
Yeah, and it's like my recovery times are a lot like shorter now.
All right.
Like if I do arms, like
maybe you gotta start
I feel great the next day.
Doing harder stuff.
No, that's my next step, basically.
Step up, yeah.
But them fucking leg days, fuck that.
Oh, I got a fucking better one.
What's up?
I got a tattoo on Wednesday.
Oh, you get another one this week?
And I get another one on Friday. And I'm very excited.
Shout
and
out
I'm
to
like,
Ink.
What are you
shout
getting?
out to Ink. I'm gonna do flowers on this arm.
All
I'm gonna
right.
do like a little cuff thing, but it's gonna be like all American style, like tattooing. And I just got this bee done, and I'm happy because I haven't had a tattoo in a long time, and so I'm like starting to like take steps to where I want to be and what I want to look like. So
nice.
we're getting there.
A inked up MILF.
Oh, and I'm going to the tattoo convention on Friday to get it, so I'm super excited to see all that.
Chad, what you got, dog?
My positive thing of the week.
Positive ting. What's your positive ting?
Work hasn't been too bad.
Oh, that's good.
Valentine's Day was great.
Yay.
Or Valentine's in general.
Yeah.
Because I worked on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's days.
Things are just going good.
Gays.
Life
Same.
is good.
Life is good right now.
Life is good, like the Drake song.
I don't know if my life's ever been bad, though, to be fair.
Aw.
So I don't really know what to call it.
Humble brag.
Humble.
Humble brag a little bit.
Slight, what do they call that?
It's a small flex.
Small
Small
flex. Whatever.
Slight flex, whatever. What are the kids saying nowadays?
I don't even know. I'm not one.
All right, well, that's good. That's your positivity for the week.
Positivity.
Chad, you know what time it is, dog.
I do. Jason said,
What is
need
it?
motivation, check out, what does that say?
I can't read it from here.
Mookie?
Mookie Yaz, bro, dude, was
453 was now down to 250.
wow.
God damn.
That's a lot. That's 200 pounds.
That's awesome.
Holy shit.
Could you imagine? Like, there's no way.
And that, I wish
Like, losing 200 pounds naturally.
some of the weight
that's
people
a
are
lot of work.
losing is what I wish I could gain right now. Swear to God.
Yeah, I know you're
Swear
losing
to
that.
God.
Could you just send it this way? That'd be cool. Not me, for
Literally.
him.
All right.
For him.
Chad, this is a segment where you guys, if you guys didn't last week, then
Maybe
stop
go and
this
do
maybe
that.
right now and fucking go like look
Listen
at
to
the
last week.
yeah,
Listen
listen
to
to last week's, guess it, and then listen to the answer.
Yeah,
See if
leave
you
a
got it right.
comment. See what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We got another comment. All right. Well.
I'm going to catch you guys next time. Zay, I'll text you. Love you guys.
Peace out.
Dope.
Deuces. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Thanks for stopping by.
Enjoy your AirPods that I saw Vanessa buy you.
AirPods.
Hope the stream is going well.
Is that what they're called? AirPods?
AirPods.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well,
Okay,
last
what is it?
week's
What is it?
riddle.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Riddle of the week.
Why is Europe like a frying pan?
Why is Europe like a frying pan, Chad?
Because it has grease at the bottom.
Because it has grease at the bottom.
I was pissed. I was so pissed. I was so goddamn pissed.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Not too bad.
What's this week's?
This week's, what kind of bars
Wakanda.
won't
What kind of bars?
what kind of bars won't keep a prisoner in jail?
Won't keep.
What kind of bars won't keep a prisoner in jail?
What kind of bars? Bars.
I wanna say, but like, I feel like this is the easy
I don't have a
one.
backup. I don't have a
Okay.
backup.
You don't
so
have a
let's not
okay,
guess
cool.
it.
Let's not guess it. All right, so this week's riddle. This week's riddle. Say that 10 times.
This week's riddle. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
This week's riddle is what kind of bar
Won't keep a prisoner
won't keep
in jail.
a prisoner in jail?
Bars. Bars.
I think I might know that one, but we'll wait.
All right.
We'll definitely
All
wait.
right.
So to wrap this up, we got some shit coming, some changes again to the podcast, as far as what you guys will see behind us. Some expensive stuff. Some very expensive stuff. And I hate capitalism.
So true.
So hopefully by our 1 year anniversary episode, we'll be up and ready. All the kinks and stuff like that will be worked out, and we got some stuff that we're gonna work on that's gonna be for the pre-show and stuff like that, and just kind of make the full experience more enjoyable for you guys. Get the update all on the website, get that refresh and everything like that. And then a few other things that we can't talk about right now.
We got some big changes.
Yeah.
We got some big changes, guys. Just be on the lookout.
So I think that we're heading the right way.
Yeah.
I think we're definitely heading the right way. If you guys like what you guys see, keep watching, keep checking for updates. If you were not able to listen to this, or maybe you missed the first half of the podcast, I'm literally going to upload this episode to the audios, which is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
iHeartRadio.
Yeah, and the website. So whenever you guys get a chance, go check it out.
Subscribe, rate, and follow.
Definitely. With that being said, my name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
Mike on the mic. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey, Bella, take it away.